as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. Ready? Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Rip left. Rip left. Check. Check 43. 21. 21. Here we go.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And right away, he lost the football. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
11, 11. 36, 36. Lock, lock, lock. Hey, Charlie. 40's Mike.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. That one complete to Elliott. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
He's coming. Double up.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Garoppolo. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Mike 40, Mike 40. Let's go, D. 40's Mike, 40's Mike.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And he finds Cook. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Switch. General West. He's coming. 1, Omaha. 6. I got this.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's got Smith here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. Check three, check three, check three. 8, 8. Express.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go, get it done. Let's go, let's go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Switch up, switch up. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Express. 55, Mike 55. 8, 8.
Here's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Newton to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Bradford. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Ready? Ready? Number 53. Drop deep, drop deep. 53.
Now Newton on 1st down. And that's complete to Cooks. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Newton now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Watch 54, watch 54. I got you, son. Sit. Dude. Hey, gun. Motion. 2. Two. Hey, echo. 54. Mike, 54.
Now Garoppolo. Dorsett making the catch. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Hey, two. 54. Mike, 54.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a... Gun. Tighten up. Mike, 55.
Newton. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
No. Hey!
On first down, Bradford. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now Newton. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Here we go.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Big hold to the 30. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check 50. Flag. X3. 218. Chopper.
Cook. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
13. 56.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Complete to Dorsett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
White.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. What do you need? Here we go, here we go. Wide, get wide. I got you. Mike 42. All day.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll run on 1st down. Bradford, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
20.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Mike
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
11. Hey, gun. Hey, orbit.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
You can't block me. You can't block me. I got you. Motion. 11.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Let's go, fellas.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
21.
On first down, Garoppolo. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense. They were able to bat it away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Kill. 13.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
56. White. Hey, high 7.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And that's Elliott, complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain there of 21 yards. Garoppolo now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Garoppolo again. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Single. Hey, watch number 5. 11. Check, tight right.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come out in the pistol. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Go. I don't even know why this team showed up. 40's the mark. Check back.
Garoppolo now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. From the 24, Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and he's just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
55, come on, guys, 55. Pick it up.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. That's good for 28 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep, find some space, and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Newton. He completes it to Evans. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
From the gun, Newton. He's got it complete to Perkins. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's see what you got. Check 30.
Now a give right side. Bradford. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 180. Check safety. Check safety.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Check right. Check right. 12, fellas. Here we go. 56. I got this. Hey, alert. 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 You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, Alpha.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
On 1st down, Bradford. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Take 4, take 4. 20.
And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down.
Watch the screen.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. Dorsett's got it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Ed Oliver has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
21.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
12, fellas, here we go.
Again, it's Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 49-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On 3rd down, Newton. He's got Evans. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Okay.
They'll run on first down. Bradford. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's a party now. It's a 20.
Here's Newton. He gets it to Cooks. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Perkins. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go, baby! He tested it, it worked! Let's go, though!
Big play right there. Backs to the wall. The
that was a good
in
fucking
the red
pick,
zone,
baby. Thank
driving
God.
for the winning score. And
Fuck
he says, not on my watch.
Fuck that.
That is one happy bunch on the
Let's go,
sidelines.
man.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, Cooks. Cook up, Cooks. Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown,
go to
Minnesota.
work. Let's go to work.
Delvin Cook.
Woo!
His 6th touchdown of
Let's
the
go,
season.
baby.
And the Vikings
Fucking
are going
needed
to
that,
widen
man.
advantage.
Thank you, Brett.
Extra points.
My corner killed that shit, bro.
And the decision to just
I
kick
saw
the
that
extra
fucking
point
wheel route. I told you
rings
those
up
wheel routes
successful.
work every fucking time,
The
bro.
kickoff team on the field
Them
now
wheel
as
routes
they
are
will
so
flip this one
deadly,
away.
bro. You could be in zone and they'll still fucking cook you.
This will be fielded at the 8.
was trying to grab him.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. It's a pickup of 8 yards to move them into a 3rd and 13 here. The Packers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Newton now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Airing this one out for Evans. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Here we go. 180.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they're going to stop him here short of the goal line with the flag down. Well, this could set up a very interesting decision. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Cook following the penalty. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they get the stoppage,
it's crazy. He says, I got help from the second we start. But it's like, bro, we're both playing the same game. I mean, you score, he got a pick the first time, and then he got a touchdown. But how do you don't know I'm not going to come back and score on you? In this game, we went back and forth.
Under a minute to go in the game.
Like I said, every time I play people, I never get respect, though, but it's all good.
In a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one.
My team's been getting better and better and better, though.
So just the 3, but clearly right now,
you know, he's a great guy, though. No disrespect to him.
Without a doubt,
Rob is nice, man. Rob is nice. He's hard to beat.
To finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time.
I think I made the playoffs with this win.
Well, it's not mission.
I know it gave me the division. I just got to beat one.
Take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I don't know, bro. I feel like I've been ready for this game though. This game, I already had this game
about set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over.
That pick was crazy though. That was it.
This offense has got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And my D-line started
Sometimes when you see
late.
these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's
that
exactly
tackle by number 94 killed it.
He had that in his
Bro,
mind going
that
into
shit
the
was
game.
crazy.
Be aggressive on
That one
offense,
play?
because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On third down, Bradford. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed him out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
No, I outplayed him.
So for the Vikings,
175, 176.
they're not going to go quietly here. The win moves them
no.
now to 8-6 on the year, and they'll head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to
it's
Detroit
crazy.
to take on
I tried
the
the one game, I was going to punt it back to him and give him the ball, but he said, nah, did it again. Yeah, nah, that was a good game, bro. That's salty. Great game. That was a great game. That's crazy.